Benny Siegel, we actually talked about this a little bit in a prior episode when we talked about
Mhm.
AI, and you mentioned that Beans was looking to use AI as as a means to recapture what his voice used to sound like before. But before I want to say he got shot, correct? Oh no,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Mm.
Yeah, before he ended up getting shot and it impacted his voice and his vocal cords. And he's now done it. He's now finally released something using AI. There's a new track by a Philly artist named D Jones featuring Beanie Siegel. It's a track called Motion Picture, where Beans actually
Mhm.
sounds just like we remember Beanie Siegel sounding. What did you think about this feature, man?
Man, I thought the feature was quality, bro. Like, and
Man, it's crazy.
it's crazy. Like he went crazy on it, and his pen has never been questioned. It's just like for him, some of his fans that were there. I wasn't necessarily a Beans fan. Like it was a little bit before my time, my era when I was listening to him heavily. I heard fragments of The Reason growing up. But never was like really locked in. So to see and hear Beans, he looks healthier. His voice is digitally intact, bro. I understand even further why people like love Beans. Not only in Philly, bro, but in rap. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like he's one of his pen is crazy,
Oh
his
yeah.
charisma is there, everything.
Oh,
So
he's
yeah,
off. He's often revered as the number two from Rockefeller. Like often, like most people, if you
often.
ask them, like after Hove, who's the next best rapper out of Rockefeller, most people will say Beans,
Yeah.
and that's just because he was nice, man. And I was introduced to Beanie Siegel's music relatively early, just because of the songs that he had with Hove. So I would hear some
Hmm.
of the songs he had with Jay-Z, "Can't Be Life" and tracks like that, and then that
Hmm.
made me dig into his catalog. And then his first solo song that I actually heard when I was young was "Feel It in the Air."
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
when I first heard that, I was like, "Yo, this is amazing!" Like it was just a
Fire.
record that I just loved, and
Mhm.
that made me kind of dig more into his catalog. But yeah, man, this is dope, man. It's dope hearing Beans in like his original fashion, and this is like the most beautiful way to use artificial intelligence, like to not to steal, not to
Mhm.
use somebody else's voice, but to recapture his own voice after an accident. Like that's that's the beauty of technology and what AI can do. So this is it was amazing to hear him sound like him.
Yeah.
It-
No, it
it-
was. It was. Nah.
yeah, I think it's yeah, and he went crazy.
Anyone crazy. You can't AI like his type of lyrics, his type of flow or experience. So like for me, the voice don't matter, bro. He killed it. He
Yeah,
killed it.
killed it, man. And I would be interested, and I wonder if they documented that. I would be interested to see what the process was
Hmm.
like in studio. Like, did he rap it regular, and then they used AI and just matched it with like the tone of his voice before the injury, or I wonder how they
Hmm.
did it. I would be interested in seeing that. Hopefully, one day, hopefully, there's a behind the scenes or something that comes out about what he's doing with it. But man, shout out to Beans, man. It's dope that I'm glad that this means Beans back outside rapping.
That's what I'm saying, because that's what I want to see him. And it's been a joy just from the outside looking at. We don't know Beans personally, obviously, but just looking from the outside, I can see like he's healthier, maybe potentially happier. He has a food truck out in Southwest Philly
Oh, I
around where
did.
he
I,
grew
I, I
up.
did know that.
I hear the food is fire. Like, so he's doing what it seems like he wants to do. And that's what I want to see of hip hop greats, pioneers, what have you, like legends. I just want to see them like enjoy the fruits of like their labor and their work. And like you said, bro, I think this is the way to do AI. We haven't, this wasn't on the docket, but I've seen, or it seems AI is being done alternatively to something like this. Like I know Timbaland, another hip hop legend, is like doing an AI like pop star. So I don't even know, but
Yeah.
that's an example I think of doing it maybe a little bit obtuse. Let's just say that obtuse.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's a lot of strange things going on with AI. As far as trying to remove the human process out of creating music, which I don't think is, you know, not only do I don't think it's ethical, but I don't think it's even what people want. I think people are attached
Right.
to music and music artists and lyrics because they're attached to a human experience. So and that's why something like this works perfect because his lyrics are his lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Him enhancing his voice doesn't change what he's rapping about. So yeah, man,
exactly.
dope, man, dope. Shout out to Beans, man. Hope to hear. We'll be following whatever you do next. Hopefully, he has a project coming out.
Hopefully, that's what I'm looking forward to, and so we can review it, man. Yeah.
Rap and Reason podcast with Dr. Jeremy C. McCool and Earl Hopkins.